Good, so just coming onto your mat, making your way into child's pose. So sitting back on your heels, maybe widening your knees, bringing your chest to your mat and extending your arms in front of you. And just trying to notice your body here. Start to notice any different feelings or sensations, anything that's coming up. Just doing a quick scan of your body from head all the way down to your toes. And just noticing, being aware and being present. And starting to quiet your mind. The easiest way to get out of your head and into your body is by using your breath, focusing on your breath. So focusing on your inhales, expanding through your rib cage and your belly, and then exhales, letting it go. Good, now really starting to focus on our breath. We're going to take a nice deep inhale through your nose, and exhale, let it go through your mouth. Good, one more time, nice big inhale through your nose, filling all the way up through your belly, your rib cage and your chest. Then exhale, letting it all go. Continue breathing this way, but this time taking a nice deep inhale through your nose and exhaling through your nose. It should be a nice, powerful, audible breath. Bringing energy to your body. So doing a couple more rounds of breathing like this. And on your next inhale, you're going to make your way into tabletop. Good, coming onto your hands and knees. Making sure your shoulders are right above your wrists and your hips are right above your knees. On your next exhale, you're going to tuck your toes, bring your hips back and up, coming into downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here to settle in, maybe pedaling out your feet, bending one knee at a time, really bringing your tailbone back and up, widening through your shoulders, spreading your fingertips, evenly distributing weight in your hand. Taking one more breath here, then on your next exhale, you're going to look at your hands and step or jump your feet in between your hands. Inhale, lifting halfway, lengthening your spine, gazes forward. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rising all the way up. Good, palms facing, gazes up, nice little back bend. Then exhale, grabbing your left hand and bending over to the right. So your left hand's extending over your body. Feeling the stretch through your side body. Maybe pushing your hips out a little more to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, bending the other way, this time grabbing onto your right wrist and pulling your right hand over. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Once again, gazes forward. And then exhale, fold, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back, coming into a high push-up. Then exhale, coming down halfway, shifting your chest forward, coming onto the top of your feet, up dog. Then exhale, once again, tuck your toes, bring your hips back for downward facing dog. I'm going to go through a couple more times here. So on your next exhale, look at your hands, jump or step your feet in between your hands. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, folding forward. On your next inhale, rising up. Good, gazes up, palms facing. Then exhale, bend over to your right, grabbing your left wrist. Inhale, coming back through center. And exhale, bending over to the left, grabbing your right wrist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back, coming into a high push-up. Lower down halfway. Inhale, bring your chest forward, coming to the top of your feet, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths here. This is Sun Salutation A. It's meant to just warm up the body, connecting your breath to every movement. On your next exhale, jump or step your feet in between your hands. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rising all the way up. Gazes up, nice back bend. Exhale, bending to the right, grabbing your left wrist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bending to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back, high to low push-up. Inhale, chest through, coming to the top of your feet. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths here. Good. On your next exhale, jump or step your feet in between your hands. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, folding forward. On your next inhale, sit back, bend your knees. Chair pose. Good. Rising up into chair pose. Sitting back. Really squatting low, getting into the pose. Chest is forward, chest is still lifted, and you're reaching through your fingertips. Good. Staying here for a couple more breaths. Really sinking in. Relaxing your shoulders down your back. Then exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. Good. High to low push-up. Inhale, chest through, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, you're going to raise your right foot behind you, coming into three-legged dog. Then exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, pivot your back foot down. Inhale, rising into warrior one. Good. Settling into this pose, really bending into your front knee, pushing all the way back through the outside edge of your left foot, squaring your chest towards the front of your mat. On an exhale, you're going to wrap your right arm under your left, coming into eagle arms. And on an inhale, you're going to lift. Good. Nice little back bend, looking up. And on an exhale, you're going to fold forward, coming into a humble warrior, still with your eagle arms. Staying here for a couple breaths, just letting your head hang. Then exhale, bring your hands to the mat, step your feet back, high to low push-up. Inhale, chest through, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, you're going to raise your left foot up behind you, three-legged dog. Then exhale, step your left foot through your hands, pivot your back foot down. Inhale, rising into warrior one. Good. Once again, staying here, sinking into your left knee, pushing all the way through the outside edge of your right foot, bringing your left hip back a little, right hip forward, squaring your chest to the front of your mat. Then on exhale, this time you're going to bring your left hand underneath your right, coming into eagle arms. Staying here for a breath. Then inhale, nice back bend, really bringing your elbows up. Then exhale, folding forward into humble warrior with eagle arms, letting your head hang. Then exhale, bring your hands to the mat, step your feet back, high to low push-up. Inhale, chest coming through. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths here. Nice cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go through your mouth. Here we go, one more set of sun salutation B. On your next exhale, jump or step your feet in between your hands. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana, chair pose. Really bending in here, taking a breath, squatting deep. Then exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. High to low push-up. Inhale, chest through, up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right leg through, pivot your back foot down. Inhale, rising into warrior one. Taking a breath, sinking in here. Then on your exhale, you're going to bring your right hand under your left for eagle arms. And a nice inhale, back bend. And exhale, folding forward, humble warrior. On your next exhale, bring your hands to the mat, step your foot back, high to low push-up. Inhale, chest through. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Your next inhale, bring your left foot up. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, pivot your back foot down. Inhale, rising into warrior one. Taking a breath to settle in. Then exhale, wrapping your left arm under your right for eagle arms, lifting your shoulders up. Inhale, back bending. Exhale, folding forward. Humble warrior. On your next exhale, bring your hands to the mat, step your foot back. High to low push-up. Inhale, chest through. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good, so once again, taking a couple breaths here. Then on your next inhale, raise your right leg behind you, coming into three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, staying on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rising into crescent. So you're really lunging into your right knee, but pushing all the way through your back heel of your left leg. Trying to straighten your left knee. Really reaching through your fingertips, yet relaxing your shoulders down your back. On your exhale, you're going to pivot your back foot down, bring your right arm forward, left arm back, opening into warrior two. Gazes over your right fingertips. Really pushing your right knee out, don't let it come in. And once again, extending all the way through the outside edge of your back foot. On your next inhale, you're going to straighten your right leg, bring your right arm up, left arm back for reverse triangle. Feeling the stretch through your side body, gazes at your right fingertips. Then exhale, bring your right hand to the mat, left arm up for triangle. Really opening through your chest, gazes at your left fingertips, looking up. Bring your right hip back a little. Then on your next inhale, you're going to lift your left leg, coming into half moon. So really engaging your core, flexing through your left toes, trying to stack your hips on top of each other, maybe turning your gaze towards your left fingertips. Staying here for just one more breath, then exhale, bringing your left hand down. And inhale, raising your left leg a little higher, coming into standing leg splits. So you could keep both your hands on the mat, or you could try and test your balance out a little, bringing your left hand behind your calf. But really just trying to bring your chest closer to your thigh and lifting your left leg, keeping it straight, keeping your toes flexed. Good, and then on your next inhale, you're going to come into standing, hugging your left knee into your chest. Staying here for a breath and crossing your left ankle over your right knee, bending into your right knee, really sitting back. So feeling the stretch in your outer hip as you sit deeper into the pose. Staying here for a couple breaths, getting a nice stretch. Then inhale, you're going to come back into standing, extending your left leg straight in front of you, flexing your toes. Good, standing up straight, chest is up. Lifting your left leg a little higher. Then exhale, set your left foot down next to the right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. High to low push up. Inhale, chest through. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good, here we go on the left side. Inhale, raise your left foot up behind you. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands, staying on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rising into crescent. So really lunging deep into your left knee and pushing all the way back through your right heel. Trying to straighten your right knee. Really lunging in, relaxing your shoulders down your back. On your next exhale, pivoting your back foot down, opening up into warrior two, left arm in front of you, right arm behind. Gazes at your left fingertips. Once again, really pressing your left knee out, not letting it turn in. A nice deep lunge into your left knee. And on your next inhale, straightening your left knee, bringing your left arm up, right arm can rest on your thigh, reversing your warrior. Gazes at your left fingertips, feeling a nice stretch through your side body. Staying here for one more breath, then exhale, bringing your left hand to the mat, right arm comes up. Gazing at your right hand, good triangle pose. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up, coming into half moon, stacking the hips on top of one each other, opening up your chest, maybe turning your gaze towards your right fingertips. Lifting your right leg flexing through the toes. When you flex your toes, it always helps with your balance. Lifting your right leg a little higher, stacking the hips, opening up. Then exhale, bring your right hand to the mat. Inhale, lifting your right leg higher, standing leg splits. You're just trying to get your chest closer to your leg, still flexing through your right toes, straightening your right leg, lifting it a little higher. Staying for one more breath. Then on your next inhale, you're coming through to standing, hugging your right knee into your chest. Staying here for a breath, and exhale, crossing your right ankle over your left knee and bending into your left knee for a nice stretch in your right hip, opening up the hip, bending a little deeper into your left knee. And on your next inhale, rising back into standing, extending your right leg straight, flexing the toes, lifting the leg. Your chest is up, standing straight. Inhale, lifting the leg a little higher. Exhale, setting your foot down. Inhale, raising your arms above. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. High to low push-up. Inhale, chest through. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, raise your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring your right knee right behind your right wrist. Bring your foot through, coming into pigeon pose. So you're starting on your palms, then making your way onto your forearms. But just rounding your back and sinking in. Making sure your hips are level. Not letting yourself rock to one side. But just trying to find stillness. Always coming back to your breath in times of tension. You're directing your breath towards your hip. Staying here for a couple more breaths and coming back onto your palms, then your forearm, tucking your back toe, making your way back into three-legged dog, doing some hip circles, then setting your right foot down. Inhale, lifting your left leg. Exhale, bringing your left knee behind your left wrist, bringing your foot through, coming into pigeon on the left side. Slowly making your way down, starting on your forearms. Just rounding your back and letting go. On your next inhale, bringing your palms underneath your shoulders, tucking your back toe, coming back into three-legged dog with your left leg lifted, doing hip circles or whatever feels good. And setting your left leg down. On your next exhale, jump or step your feet through to seated. You're coming down on your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Then let your knees fall to the right for a nice spinal twist. Bringing your hands out to a T, your gaze turns towards your left shoulder. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Exhale, letting your knees fall to the left. This time turning your gaze over your right shoulder. Hug your knees to your chest. And then exhale, just extend your legs in front of you. Bring your arms down by your side, coming into final resting pose. Savasana. So just once again, shutting down the eyes, your breath comes back to normal. Just being aware and being present. Taking a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go through your mouth. Starting to bring movement back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Turning your head side to side. Bringing your hands overhead for a nice full body stretch. Bringing your knees to your chest. And rocking onto your right side. Taking a second here to find something that you're grateful for, something that makes you smile. Then making your way into a seated position. Bringing your hands to heart center, slightly bowing your head. Thank you for allowing me to lead you through this practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.